To some other stories now, the Ghana Bar Association is questioning the approach adopted by the government to fight illegal mining menace, also known as galamsey. Attorney General Godfred Yeboah-Dame has been fighting the NDC, who have accused him of attempting to cover up for government officials and leading MPP members allegedly involved in illegal mining, following his recommendation that no person mentioned in the Professor Frimpong Boateng galamsey report be prosecuted. But addressing a news conference earlier, President of Ghana Bar Association Yao Achampong Boafo charged the government to target corrupt politicians and public officials who are bankrolling and profiting from galamsey.
Please permit me to touch on the raging menace of illegal mining in Ghana. The harmful effects of galamsey are all around us. We cannot gloss over. Land for the cultivation of staple food and cash crops have been affected. There are studies that galamsey is contributing to death amongst children. Despite the efforts and assurance of government to deal with the menace, there appears to be a general consensus that not much has been done to effectively and roundly deal with it. The GABA holds the view that a lot more can still be done to effectively deal with the menace. That poses a serious threat to our survival, especially in this period of climate change concerns. We call on government, political leadership, and key stakeholders to show more political will and integrity in decisively dealing with the galamsey menace. This can be done if the real powers behind the galamsey menace are identified and dealt with in accordance with law. Galamsey is a capital-intensive illegal activity. The heavy-duty equipment and other machinery and chemicals used in galamsey cannot be afforded and purchased by the young men and women who get arrested on galamsey sites. These hired hands are not the ones who grant entry permits into forest reserves. Galamsey can only thrive if powerful and influential persons in society are actively funding such menace. The reasonable and irresistible conclusion is that it is controlled and funded by a network of corrupt public officials, politicians, traditional rulers, and wealthy and powerful business interests. Indeed, we will be playing the ostrich with our future if we pretend as we are at the moment. The government must be honest and bold and fish out these evil axes of powerful interest, engage in a wanton destruction of our environment, and deal with them decisively, irrespective of the status or political background of the individuals involved. If we refuse to act, the ravenous gluttony of our elite will completely destroy us as a nation.
Now, the Ghana Bar Association, meanwhile, says the fight against corruption under President Akufo-Addo has been lethargic on some occasions, urging President Akufo-Addo to live up to his claims of protecting the public purse. On recent attacks on the media and journalists, the Ghana Bar Association says political parties must call their supporters to order.
There's no benefit in self-censorship of the media. However, our situation is not all doom and gloom. We should also report what is good about our nation, our democratic stability, hospitality, ingenuity in most fields of endeavor, both home and abroad. The GBA therefore joins the call for more responsibility, decency, restraint, and circumspection on our airwaves. The media and programs they churn out should be healthy ones that promote peaceful coexistence, a real talk shop, a marketplace of ideas where opinions and superior alternatives are discussed and exchanged within an atmosphere of civility rather than platform used as outlets for ventilation of divisions, interpret language, and beating of war drums. There is an Akan adage that says that whilst you advise the cat, you also advise the mouse. In as much as we are asking our media outlets to be responsible, we are also calling on political parties and their activists to show restraint and tolerance. The idea that political party activists or anybody who does not like the programming content of a media house can go out there, vandalize and attack anybody belongs to the Stone Age. What we know is that there are many remedies available, from the right to have a joinder to the NMC to the courts. So we condemn in no uncertain terms attacks on media personnel and media houses by political party activists, and we ask them, the political parties, to rein in their hot-headed activists. Our democratic experience has come thus far, and these things are inimical to our dispensation.